First, we start off with this. Survivor contestant Dan Spilo was removed from the show during Wednesday night's episode following an alleged off-camera incident. Sources tell People that production removed Dan because he allegedly touched a female crew member's leg after an immunity challenge. The alleged incident happened when Dan and other contestants were getting into a boat to transport them back to camp, and that at least one of the remaining contestants witnessed the alleged incident. According to multiple sources, Dan insisted that the contact was accidental, but the show's production team wasn't convinced and removed him after consulting with the show's legal team. Sources tell People that Dan disagreed with the decision to remove him from the game. The alleged incident came just weeks after Dan was accused of inappropriately touching a female contestant in an earlier episode. During the controversial episode, contestant Kelly Kim expressed concern that Dan had violated her personal space, even after she made multiple requests for him to stop. Hours after Dan's removal from the show, Kelly spoke out by releasing a statement on Twitter, writing in part, "While Dan's dismissal has validated the concerns that I raised from the beginning of the season, I wish that no one else had to be subjected to this type of behavior." Kelly was voted off by her fellow contestants after she spoke up, and she says that while she wishes many things had gone differently, she is happy that her decision to speak up made a difference. Neither CBS or Dan are providing additional comments at this time. The only official explanation given for Dan's removal was a message that appeared at the end of Wednesday night's episode, which read, "Dan was removed from the game after a report of another incident which happened off camera and did not involve a player." I was at a Survivor watch party last night with some of the current contestants, and it was so wild. This has never happened in Survivor history before. There wasn't really a specific explanation for what happened or what exactly he did.
Yeah, and I guess people that are following really closely maybe have a little more of an idea, but you were saying, like, there were fans that were very emotional there, like a big moment, right?
Well, because Survivor's a family show, and you watch Survivor because you want to have a good time, and it's usually filled with a lot of joy, but this whole incident and his touching earlier in the season has put this dark cloud over the whole season, and it's not very fun for the contestants, for the fans.
And is it's gonna affect, like, the finale, isn't it? And
yeah, because they've always done a live finale, and now they're gonna tape it. They're pre-taping it because they're not sure who's going to go off on rants, who's going to throw accusations. It's a really messy situation, and I think that Dan should have been removed earlier in the season. I mean, I don't think he should have lasted this long and then touched another person.
I'm sure they're very concerned, like taping the finale as a huge move for CBS and for the show is no doubt a maneuver to kind of control the messaging a little more about what gets out, what doesn't. But to me, as I think about it from a fan's perspective and the contestant who wins the season, it's sort of, it puts a damper on a cloud over their win, right?
Absolutely, because now all fans are talking about is this incident and, you know, wondering if CBS handled it in the right way.
Yeah, wow. So we'll keep you posted on that, and as more details become available.